This is a HeadGum podcast.
Whoa. Yo.
It's late.
It's something.
This is spoopy.
I was just like jazzed. We were talking about Halloween, and we knew that we were going to have a really busy day on Sunday, and we weren't going to really have time to do this. So we're like, fuck, we're just going to do it tonight. It's like 1 a.m. here on Saturday.
1 a.m. podcast. So there's no coffee with Chrachel today.
No. We haven't had coffee for a few hours. So we're not doing that right now.
But I'm Chris.
I'm Rachel.
And yeah, so I don't even have a coffee fact with me. You know, this was really off
the
cuff.
You know, my coffee fact is I like it, and sometimes the smell makes me want to shit.
Yeah,
like the smell alone gets the bowels going for me.
The smell is a powerful factor.
So happy Halloween for all of you celebrating that are listening to this on Sunday, because it's Halloween.
Spoopy. Well, no, Monday is Halloween.
Oh, shit!
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's mischief night. Wait, isn't that like a really small...
a sector of PA thing. Yeah.
Did you have mischief night?
Yeah.
And was it called mischief night?
Yes.
Because I know some places call it something else, like spooky night or
It's literally just like
crap.
this little blob in the middle of like Middle
Northeast.
Eastern PA, you know?
Yeah.
It's weird.
And did anything happen in your town? Because we just had like, you got egged.
Or
TP'd.
Yeah, that was it.
People always used to egg my house because my mom was the recess aide. So like, people fucking couldn't stand her because she was getting them all in trouble. So we got egged every year. So that was always wonderful, you know?
So we were thinking about this episode, and we realized there's a dilemma in the fact that we're getting into the holiday season, and the show has already been around for one go-around of the holidays.
Yeah.
So what do we talk about the second time around? Because, you know, the first hit on all the major holidays, we pretty much covered the
history.
The history of
It's
them
like
all.
every Halloween costume we've ever been. But now I'm like, well, what the fuck? Because like last year we went out. This year we didn't go out because like all of our friends are doing like random shit. And
Or
we're
just
just
not
like,
here yet.
I just don't care about Halloween this year. It used to be like one of my favorite holidays, but it's just one of those holidays where it's like, if I don't have like a decent enough thing to do, I'm not gonna like put any money into it.
Yeah,
you know?
like I don't want to just, I don't know. I don't want to drink a lot.
Yeah, I know.
And so, you know, I'd want to go to like a party that was not at a bar.
Yeah, because
It
that's
was
just
gonna be
like
rowdy
sweaty.
too.
No, I just like didn't have anything to do this year, and I'm like, I don't really care because I'm kind of like saving my energy for Thanksgiving and Christmas because that's where I put it all in, you know?
And I mean, just November is going to be a fucking crazy month.
What's
so.
weird is like with Halloween decorations, it's like you buy the shittiest stuff, right? Like everything is made of paper. It's not like gonna last you for a very long time. And then people go hard on Christmas and you buy like glass ornaments. First of all, imagine being bougie enough to afford or like not care about using glass ornaments. Like we got cats.
I know. Oh god, that would be so decorative, but it could never happen.
Oh no. I don't think we will ever have glass ornaments. We will always do the shatterproof bullshit.
Yep.
Yes, this is a little
Lila.
Christmas podcast.
You little shithead, Lila.
Oh my god, yeah, she straight up knocked over the tree before, so it's
Multiple
fine.
times.
A little sad that we didn't get to do any Halloween costumes for these two. People keep asking if we... Actually, it was one person. Aaron Bray asked if we could do Lila as a s'more still.
I don't know. I think Lila would be very upset with tying things to her. She didn't like the mistletoe we got her for the holidays.
I know, I'll still fucking put that on them. I didn't look even at Target for the cat Halloween stuff other than those little pumpkin catnip toys that we got.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I could go too crazy on the Halloween section and they'll never use it. But Christmas will pull out their like gingerbread house.
They have the gingerbread house still. And
remember the haunted house we got the 1 year for them?
is this the 1 year anniversary of their Santa toy?
Oh my god, yeah, because your sister got them all the Christmas toys last year.
That's their favorite toy, is a little Santa head.
Lila still fucking loves that thing.
Yeah.
It's very out of season, you know, it's fine.
Yeah, so we came up with some things to talk about for, you know, Halloween theme, but before we do that, let's just talk about, you know, some other random shit that's going on.
All
like
right.
the fact that October in Seattle was the wettest that it's ever been in the history of recorded weather.
And you know what?
Crazy.
Me and Seattle have that in common. You feel me? I've literally been waiting to say that all day. So stupid. But honestly, I had no idea. I figured this was like, because you know how climate change has really fucked up our experience of Seattle so far?
Yeah.
I thought that this was just like, we're finally getting, what is it, the El Nino?
El Nino and La Nina.
Which one did we get?
We're in La Nina right now.
But where are we going?
We are going into La Nina.
So I'm with her.
We
like,
were in El Nino for like the rest of the time we've been here in Seattle.
Okay, and that means generally warmer, right?
For our region, yes.
Okay, so fuck that.
Yeah,
I want Mean Go, you know? Like, never him.
It has to do with ocean temperatures, and El Nino is warmer temperatures.
Now, okay, this could be totally fucking wrong, and this could just be my feminist lens, but I've thought, like, all right, La Nina, that's clearly, like, a feminine pronoun, right?
Yes.
And that's cold front. What are we trying to say? We got the frigid bitch thing coming back, you know?
And the warm, gentle.
I don't know.
It
It could be totally wrong. It could have just been like, you know, I don't know.
Who
but
knows?
I thought of that the one day and I was like, I don't know. I got to look that up, you know? Has somebody wrote a thought catalog on that yet?
Oh my god.
I hope so.
But I've been loving the rain. It's been great.
Me
Even though I
too.
gotta walk to work in it and shit. It's
Nothing
been
like
fantastic.
Seeing a red leaf shiny from the rain on the ground.
I think
It's too late for this.
I think like you posted a photo of like just like some red and yellow leaves that were wet on the pavement, and then I posted one like not too long after that, and I think somebody commented and I was like, man, you and Rachel really like wet leaves, don't you?
Yo, it's honestly, wet leaf is definitely something to describe me.
Can I get that in a Bath and Body Works scent? Wet leaf.
I'm sure we have that. What do we have right now? Marshmallow fireside
yeah,
burning?
Marshmallow fireside.
Yo, that smells so good.
We tried to put in we have wallflowers of sandalwood vanilla, and it's one of those scents that gives me a fucking headache.
Yo, what's fucked up about it is that, like, he knows it gives him a headache, but he doesn't throw it out. So then we try it, and we're like, what's this beautiful scent? And then we put it in, and an hour later, he's like, oh, that's the one that gives me a headache. I'm like, why don't we fucking just get rid of it?
I hate that. I just feel so bad just getting rid of them because like, we bought them, but you know.
Who would have thought, you know?
Stupid fresh laundry and like clean cotton scents.
Yeah.
Always getting me.
But we've had sandalwood scents before, so it's very confusing.
Yeah.
Either way, we need to pick up some more right now. Because we're out. But that's not... You guys don't really need to hear our grocery list, you know?
Speaking of things I'm fucking up.
What? Shit. To add some extra gore to Halloween, he decided to try to cut off his thumb.
Yeah, so, you know, that mandolin slicer, tricky business, especially with potatoes. I sliced my thumb, did a number.
Not a good sweet potato, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He even used the guard. I was washing my face, and then, like... Because I guess you were just trying not to startle me, you know? Because I'm a jumpy binge.
Yes.
He comes to the bathroom, he's like, hey, like, I'm, like, in the middle of washing my face. He's like, hey, I don't want to scare you, but, like, I definitely just cut my finger really badly with the mandolin, and I think I have to go to the hospital. I'm like, what?! Like, you try to be so calm about it, and I just...
Yes.
I'm not good in these situations, so I'm like... And he's trying to put a Band-Aid on it, and it's a gusher, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm like, get a fucking rag and just, like, hold it on there, man. He's like, no, I'm just going to try to put this Band-Aid on. I'm like, that is not working.
So then, like, I took an Uber to the hospital, and, you know, I'm just having a pleasant conversation. This is an Uber that, like, wants to talk.
Wait, did he know you were bleeding out? Okay, no, you weren't bleeding out.
They did not know. Like, I had,
Why do you think he's taking you to the hospital?
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking.
To visit a loved one.
They asked me, like, so how's your night? And I was like, oh, I've had better.
How's your night is gushing. That's so fucked up. I thought they would have been like, oh my god, no. I was worried that they were going to be like, you're going to bleed in my Prius. Bye. And, like, cancel.
But, yeah, so then I went, and now I have 2 stitches again, you know.
Cool.
And
okay,
the end
to
of
be
that.
nice and gory, they were like, they told him, because I guess you got your nail bed. Oh, I know, it sounds horrible.
Yes, I hit a little bit of my nail bed. And, like, so they said that my 2 options were to just leave it alone and then I'll have a scar in my nail, or to take off my entire nail so they can put a suture there. And so I left my nail on my finger, guys. It's still there. And so...
She's there.
I mean, they said that I'm just going to have, like, a funky looking scar on my thumb anyway, like from just like the stitches for the rest of it. So I'm just having scars on my thumb now. It'll make a great story.
Nice
in a
grizzly
year.
thumb. I like it.
Yep.
You know, a Halloween pro tip, just get a new scar for Halloween.
What scars do you have?
Besides emotional scars. Because that's every email is like, hey, I'm also emotionally scarred. You know, like we all are in this together. And that's the real spookiness of it all. But no, I have one on my right hand on like the back of my hand. I know it like the back of my hand. And I got that on a fucking fence.
Oh my god.
You know, like when people like flip the fence so the spiky bit is at the top, like assholes? That's how she got there.
Is that a fucking HGTV show, Flip a Fence?
Oh my god, there's at least 18 shows on HGTV that have flip in the title. Dead serious, look at it. Google it. I'm gonna make a tweet about it. There's more than 4, so like I don't know what I'm gonna do. But anyway, I think that's the only one.
I have a scar on my left knee.
Oh, your gravel knee.
Yeah, because I was at a coal mining museum. Pennsylvania, great things happening. So, coal mining museum.
Dangerous.
And it was a playground that was outside of the museum. And so, like...
What was it? Like a tire swing onto a bed of coal? Like what?
No, I mean, it was like gravel that was the base of this playground. And so it was on like a spinny little carousel thingy, if you know what I'm talking about. It has like metal bars to it. Yeah, it's always creaky in horror movies. But I was laying on that, my leg slipped off, I got the stones in my knee, and then,
God, ew.
That was horrible. Then also...
your lip.
Yeah, my lip has a scar from when I got hit in the face with an ice ball while I had braces, and then my lip got...
Who threw it?
Jordan.
Wow. Yeah. Ice in... That's like... You put a lot of trust in other friends of yours when you're doing like a snowball fight, and it's like you all like kind of make a mental note, like, I'm not going to put ice in this. At least
so what
had
happened
groups.
was that like I had all my friends were outside just waiting for me, like outside my house. I come outside the house, they throw a snowball, but it was like it must have warmed up and turned into ice or something, whatever.
It warmed up and turned into frozen ice?
Shut up!
And he's the meteorology guy.
I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Climate change happened.
I just like basically walk out my door, I get hit in the face with the snowball, I run back inside because I feel myself peeling my lip out of my braces.
Please shut the fuck up. This is a little too free.
And then that was the end of that evening.
We should literally put like a gore trigger on this, like a TBH, because we're just like, we're talking a lot.
We're talking serious.
Yeah, we are. I can't think of anything else that I have. Like, I just got stretch marks. And those I'm fine with. Like, whatever.
I can't find the thumb for... The thumb. I can't find the thumb. I can't find the scar on my thumb from
the IKEA.
Episode 4's Wonderful Story.
Episode 4?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Well, this time you fucked up and it wasn't like a product defect.
Yeah, this was my fuck up. Last time was legit, like, I was just washing something and it broke.
Yeah, this is like, you were a little hasty slicing those yams. But, like, it happens, you know? I fuck up daily.
You know, like, all of the, like, nurses and different doctors that just kept, like, walking in, they all asked me what it was, and then they all asked me what dish I was making, and then if I still got to make the dish. Like,
oh my god, no. There were literally sliced yams and blood everywhere, and I was like, I'm just gonna throw this out. Like, I was tempted to salvage the ones, because I was really excited about the yams. Because then I was here just, like, because the oven was on and everything, and you just kind of, like, had to leave in a rush, and I was like, I'll just... I got this.
Yes.
Like, so I was just like cleaning up, and I was just like, "This is dark."
Oh yeah, so that was that, and so we are going to forego the drunk pumpkin carving video that we were planning on because I can't be handled with knives on a regular state of mind. So let's just
not do that at all. Also, he can't play video games right now.
Yo, we were just playing a lot of Trivial Pursuit because that's the most intense that I could get.
Yeah, you can't do like a trigger.
Yeah, I think I'll be fine for our streaming tomorrow.
Because we're going to be using...
I mean, we'll still be using a controller, but it's not going to be, like, super intense, and I think I'll be okay, but...
Yeah, by the way, we are doing a Halloween stream, so when you're listening to this, we're probably on Twitch.
Yes.
Twitch/... Coffee with Chrachel. Twitch.tv, excuse me.
Yes, twitch.tv.
Listen, I'm not good at the links at 1:30 in the morning.
I understand.
There's too many links.
One thing that we want to talk about was just in our relationship. This is now, what, our 5th or 6th Halloween?
It would be our 5th, because we did not... Yeah. Because we started dating in November, so we usually, like, miss, you know?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
We missed it.
So we wanted to go through, see if we could remember what were all the costumes that we wore within our relationship. Which,
and, like, what we did. Because, honestly, it's all a blur. It was college.
So it's, like, 5 years worth of stuff, and it's harder than it might sound. At least for me.
Well, I remember
shit.
The Halloween before we started dating. This is when you were like a fuckboy.
Yeah.
And he was like, so like we all did like masquerade masks. And so we went to like the craft store and I had like peacock feathers and like I glued beads and shit on it.
I remember when that was taped to your wall afterwards.
Yeah, because I was proud of that thing.
Yeah.
It was a real true DIY. And I had peacock feather flats that I wore.
Yeah, I remember those too.
Yeah, and then the feathers came off and then all you saw was like hot glue and you were like, gonna throw these away. So that was my Halloween costume that year. And I had a crush on you at this point and I wanted to go out, but you were like... doing the like chip on your shoulder, I'm too cool to go out for Halloween, so I'm gonna watch people come home drunk with like these other petty judgmental bitches.
Yeah. I'm not proud of these moments in my life.
There was just like this group of like 4 nerds and then Chris, and they were all like, haha, we're gonna watch these people like come home from having a night of fun. Like what? I just didn't get it at all. So I just
looking back, that was shitty.
A high point. Yeah. And I just remember coming in and you guys were like sitting in like the fucking like entryway to the dorm hallway. There was almost like a little corridor and it had the 2 bathrooms, and then you got into my hallway and that's where you guys were all chilling. It was just like, this was like a walk of shame, except for it wasn't shameful, and I was just like, why am I doing like what's happening? And I guess you didn't dress up that year.
No, I did not dress up
to drag you.
So then
the following year that was when
Harry and Ginny.
Yeah.
Which, thinking about it, is wild that was like our first Halloween costume together. Was that?
I was really trying to impress.
Yeah, you were.
I was like, let's just do Harry Potter. Like,
and I mean, it worked out great.
There's a video of it on
all
YouTube.
You needed. Oh my god, the greatest video in existence.
It's literally called Harry Potter Sucks on my YouTube channel. I don't drag Harry Potter at all. I'm just like...
Happy Halloween.
It's when I say Blayhoo instead of Blazer, and we still say that to this day.
That's one of my favorite videos of us.
Just
ever.
like a stupid little video.
Yes.
So I was Ginny because I had red hair at this point, and you just sprayed your hair black. Oh my god, and then it got all over your one white button up that you had, and then you went to like Sears and got a new one, and your dad was like, why the fuck did you just spend $25 at JCPenney?
Yeah.
And you were like, Dad, I needed a new white button up, and I got black hairspray on it.
Oh fucking god. And so yeah, I had a wand, and
I had a wand.
No, you pulled the feathers off of your peacock feather,
and I just had this white little shitty stick, and I just kept
and
like
then it snapped in the video.
Yeah, I snap it on your dick. Yeah. I think I punch you in the dick with it. Amazing. Maybe I'll tweet it. Maybe.
Oh, please do.
I definitely got the photos today on my Facebook, like, Rewind Your Life.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called.
Rewind Your Life? What the fuck?
See your memories.
What did we do? Did we just, like, go to a party then?
Probably. Oh, wait, we hang out with Laura and her boyfriend, and she was Bellatrix, and he was something from Harry Potter, and then we just went to a party, I think.
Yeah. So then the second year that we were together, which would be our junior year Halloween, what did we do?
Oh, this one's a blur.
I don't think we dressed up.
I think we
went to like a friend's apartment for a party.
Like a Halloween party?
Yeah, but it was more like a watching scary movies and just like eating food kind of party.
Yeah. And then I don't recall.
Yeah, I don't recall.
That was like, okay, that's a blurry year for me. Like, she doesn't remember anything except for the highlights.
You're that Mr. Krabs meme.
Yeah, yo, absolutely. It's like a big blur and then Squeezy appears.
Yeah.
What was he for Halloween? He didn't exist yet.
He was a Valentine's Day treat. That's what he is.
Yeah.
No,
but anyway. And then senior year oh wait, you know what? No. Junior year was also, we went to a party at the apartment that we were going to be moving into the next year, and that was the one that like the cops got called and we just left out the back door.
Yeah, we just walked out the back door.
Yeah, and literally we were so worried that we were gonna open up because we were in that bedroom that we ended up getting in that house.
Yeah, wild.
And it had a door that went out into the backyard, and so we were already in that room because that was the chill room.
Yeah.
And then we just walked outside, but before we opened the doors, we were worried that there was just gonna be a cop there, and how old were we? Were we not 21 yet? Oh no, I would be 21 in that February.
Yeah, that's when your 21st birthday party was. Yep.
Yeah, and so we just we were about to walk out in the backyard. We were so nervous, and then there was no one there. We were like, oh, bye. And we just fucking left.
Yeah, and then our senior year or third year Halloween, we
were vampires.
No, you were a vampire. I was a victim.
Yeah, because I was super into TVD at this point, and I did the actual veins.
Yeah.
You know what? I might actually have a fucking tutorial on that too.
Yeah, I feel like at that point you were
probably my last Halloween tutorial. I was never good at Halloween makeup.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I'm really not good at Halloween.
And then you
makeup.
Also painted my face like a skull.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then
why.
you did that to your face too.
Yeah, and I think I did.
You just did it for fun because it was really cool that you could do
that. Oh god, and then I think I filmed hits and shits with a skull on my face.
Yeah.
God.
I thought there was a video with you wearing that.
What was I doing? At that,
there's over 600 of them. It's hard to tell when.
I know. I have too many fucking videos. But yeah, so that was just that was the year that I got way too high at that party. Oh, and we had to, it was when you get to the point where you're not even moving. You're just shit.
And then we went to the 24-hour diner. And
yeah.
That was a highlight of that night, though, was going to that diner.
And then
that place.
We took a cute little group pic, and then there was a bong in the background, and then I remember having to edit that out.
Yeah. It's a vase.
yeah, it was a lamp. I remember that.
Oh, fuck. Then the next year was our first year here. We had just moved. We didn't do shit.
We watched Gilmore Girls, bitch. It was fun.
Yeah.
And then last year we did Vampires with Brie.
Yep.
And this year we're just going to do a Twitch stream because we're just not giving a shit. I don't know. Maybe next year I'll put more effort. Hopefully next year I'm blonde enough to do some of the costumes that I want to do.
Yeah.
Because I would love to go as Draco.
Oh my god.
And do a Slytherin thing, because is there another cool Slytherin person? No. I mean, I don't even really like Draco that much, but I'll just do it.
You're actually really hating Draco.
Well, duh.
Well, yeah, I know, but you're usually somebody that likes villainous characters, but he's just
well, I like Voldemort.
Yeah.
Duh. Or, I mean, I know I'm going to like Bellatrix.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm into the female villains. Mm-hmm. Let's be real. I even like Malfoy's mother, and I haven't met her yet. I just know she's hot in the movies. Does she play a really big part in the book?
Yeah, more than movies.
I feel like you never saw her
there, just so you could be oh hey, there she is. But
yeah. By the way, I'm still doing Goblet of Fire.
We've just been, held back on Animal Crossing and
job things. Yeah. But, okay, so a question I have for you is, say money was no object, and you could just, get the most realistic or, awesome version of a costume, any character, who would you pick?
Wow, this is fucking crazy.
My first thing goes to Ursula, because it's just hard to get right, and I would love to be able to, dedicate... I would just love to... I would have a really good event I was going to as well, so I could really show it off.
God, I feel like my idea is crossing into cosplay, but it's I would love to from the BioShock games, the Big Daddy, which is
I don't know what that is.
It's a boss in the game that is just walking around, and it's just a really weird looking submarine type guy.
Okay.
And I mean, it would just be a costume that would take a lot of money to make look good.
Yeah.
I'm a nerd.
I feel you see Ursula costumes and you gotta get somebody to make you full vinyl tentacles or something.
Yeah,
I don't know. They gotta look good. And I would love, if I were blonder, there's a lot of things that I would want to do. Mm-hmm. But
also, doing a classic Headless Horseman would be very lit.
How would you fucking do that?
I don't know. With endless money, you can make anything
with endless money, you can decapitate me and I'll still live.
Yeah, I mean, hey, there's a way.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Chris is into chopping things lately, as you can see.
We just watched... No, we didn't watch Chopped. We were thinking about watching Chops.
I wanted to watch a good Halloween one where they're all right, you're secret... Okay, first of all, let's do this. What would be your ideal, well, not ideal, but like just name 5 chopped ingredients for Halloween for a Halloween themed basket?
Oh my god.
It'd be like candy corn.
Well, it's fucking 4 ingredients, not 5.
Is it?
It's like 3, 4, 3, I believe. Or is it?
I thought it was 5 ingredients.
Fine, we'll do 5.
5 ingredients, 4 entrees. I don't know. 1 will be the winner, and the rest will be chopped. I don't know. Okay, it would be candy corn, and then it would be like a Jell-O mold of a brain.
Oh my god!
Brain
always.
Jell-O. Me as Ted Allen, of course.
What is like a food that's just like gross looking? You know,
like dirt pudding with gummy worms.
I'm trying to think of one that's not like a sweet thing, because you got Jell-O, you got candy corn, and you got dirt pudding.
Yeah.
So like, what's a food that like
blood
is, like,
sausage?
Yeah, like that. Definitely blood sausage. Blood orange would be something that they would put in around.
Oh my
just
god,
because it's blood named.
Yeah, or like
the
just
Dexter
a
intro.
really fucked up looking like pickled something.
Oh god,
Pickled,
like pickled
eyeballs. If they
pig's feet, you know, like they've done that shit before.
Yeah, they've done her. Pickled quail egg. I don't know.
There's always
quail eggs. I just like nothing stresses me out
do?
more than seeing someone with their big fingers like trying to like take the shell off of a quail egg.
Yeah,
you know, like it's just so tender. Anyway,
I always feel like there's like one form of like, is it like chard or something like that they always put in a basket?
Broccolini. Broccolini's not spooky though. Like, what's the spookiest vegetable?
I mean, you could be like, oh my god, broccoli at a whole head is like brainy, but like,
no, it's
not. I know it's not.
It looks like a tree.
It looks like trees, yeah.
No, but like honestly, what's the scariest vegetable that you can think of?
I mean, a fucked up mushroom.
A fucked up mushroom.
I don't know.
I can't think of anything that's scary. I'm a big veggie. I'm a big veggie. Anyway, so yeah, I would pick Ursula. Next question.
I'm the fucking okay here. Okay, we have a quiz.
Yeah, we do. We're getting to that point.
We
need the quiz at this point.
Oh shit.
We need a little direction.
So this is from our favorite quiz depository, BuzzFeed.
I love them. #1 quiz website. And this is, can you survive this scary Halloween nightmare?
What the fuck is this?
So it's basically like they're going to tell a little story and we have to like choose what we do. So it says, basically you're home alone. It says you're at home watching TV on Halloween night when suddenly a breaking news broadcast interrupts your show.
Oh no.
The newscaster reports that creatures have invaded your town, and if you're bitten, you will turn into a zombie. Okay, literally my fucking nightmare. Okay. You're urged to stay indoors and lock your windows and doors. No one else is home, and you're all alone. The news has barely sunken in, but you've got to start preparing.
Okay, #1. You hear peculiar sounds coming from all corners of your home.
Nope.
You just pray that no creatures or zombies have already entered your house. What is your first move? Oh my god, the picture this just in, you're all fucked.
I'm not excited.
Okay, what the options are: lock the fucking doors, don't believe a single word of it, it must be some kind of joke.
That person's dying.
Curl up in a ball and cry. Poke your head outside real quick to see if there's any commotion.
Okay, well, yeah, I'd lock the doors, but I'd also curl up in a ball and cry.
Oh my god. You know, knowing me as an asshole, I'd probably poke my head outside to see if there's any commotion.
You're a dumbass. I'm locking the fucking doors, and then I'm crying, we all know.
Yes.
Alright, what'd you do? You poked your head?
Yeah, I'm poking my head.
Alright. Dark shadows begin to dart around your room, always managing to keep just out of sight. A loud tapping noise can be heard coming from your kitchen cabinets. What do you do about the sound? Okay, what?
This is too fucking much.
Ignore it. Surely it will go away.
Yes.
Open the cabinet to see what's making the awful noise. Get as far away from the cabinet as you can. Try to find something useful to lock the cabinet closed. I would probably get away from the cabinet.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even lock it. I'd be too freaked.
I'm gonna be fucking getting away from that shit.
Oh my god, it's this guy from fucking, what's that movie? That's like,
is it Gremlins?
Yeah, Gremlins. Oh, we should watch that this weekend.
That's really...
What a classic.
We watched Hocus Pocus, and it was a good classic that I'm glad that I have experienced now.
But, yeah.
Okay, so this says, suddenly a scaly creature leaps from the cabinet. Its sharp, pointed teeth glisten like as its snake-like eyes seem to stare deep into your soul. You luckily manage to dodge its first attack, but it's still after you. Where will you run?
I thought this was a zombie thing.
Okay, so it's outside. I need to get the hell away from this house. To my room, maybe I could barricade myself in there. To my car, they definitely won't be able to get me there.
Shit.
To my bathroom, that has a lock on it. I'll be safe there.
Well, I live in a studio, so I don't even have a room that I could barricade myself in. So I'd probably choose the bathroom.
I'm honestly going to get the fuck out.
I'm grabbing the chunks, that's subtext.
Yes.
And a can of wet food somehow, and I'm in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Locked in.
I'm going to say outside. I'm just going to leave the apartment.
Okay, thanks for leaving me. I'm just kidding. All right, you're safe for now, but you can't stay here forever. You decide to take your chances and head over to a nearby friend's house. Who? Zach? Like, just goes up to
Just crossing the whole city for that shit.
You reach the house and knock on the door. They invite you inside, but something seems a bit off. What should you do?
What?
Okay, Zach's a zombie in this. Trust my friend and go inside. Berate them with questions to figure out if they're actually a zombie or not. Don't take the risk and keep on running. Kill my friend and lock myself in their home. It appears to be danger-free.
Oh, God. I'm going to say...
Don't take the risk and keep on running.
I was going to say berate them with questions.
Like, okay.
Before you can decide, your friend launches at you. You try to shake them off, but it's no use. You feel their teeth bite down on your arm.
Nah.
You finally manage to get them off, but you've already been bitten. What do you do?
I'm done.
So cut off my arm so I won't turn into a zombie.
How?
Just leave it and become a zombie. I don't want to live in this world anymore. Embrace my zombie fate. Try to cut off circulation to my arm. Maybe that will stop the process.
Okay, where's the honest to God, like, where's the jump off a cliff answer? Like,
I mean,
sorry.
they got, like, basically embrace zombie fate twice, so one of them should be, like, just going.
I'm sorry, but I would leave. I'd be gone, girl, if you know what I'm saying.
At that point, I mean, I'm just gonna...
leave it and become a zombie.
I'll just say embrace my zombie fate just to be...
I'm not cutting my arm off. All right, arm or no arm, you've got to run. You aren't safe. I'm dead already. Like,
what the fuck?
Your eyes search frantically to try and find a place to hide. You become surrounded. Suddenly, a dog launches itself at one of the creatures, giving you a clear getaway. But what about the dog?
What?
Leave it. It seems to be capable of protecting itself. Call the dog to follow you. You'll be safer if you stick together. Just run. Forget the dog. Just run. Get past the zombies, and then make sure the dog is okay.
Well, I'm not gonna try and save this fucking dog because, like, I'm a zombie soon, so, like, fuck it. Like, I don't care.
I would at this point, I don't know why I'm still fighting.
Yeah.
But I would call him because, I would. That sounds like a me thing.
I'm gonna just say leave it. It seems to be capable of protecting itself.
Okay.
You get past the horde safely, but realize you're still being followed. Will this nightmare ever end? You see an open manhole in the middle of the road. Will you take your chances in the sewer?
No.
Nope. I'm not going in the sewer. I'd rather just die. As long as there are no creatures in there, I'll go. Sure, why not? I've already gone this far. No way. I'm probably already going to turn into a zombie anyway. There's no way in fuck you'd get me into the sewers.
I'm sorry, it's not happening. That's always where the worst things are.
Never.
It's where the Ninja Turtles are, aren't they? And they're scary. It's real 3D. Nope, I'm not going in the sewer. I'd rather die.
I'm just going to say, no way. I'm probably already going to turn into a zombie anyway.
Before you can even decide, the dog knocks you down the manhole. Alright, fuck this dog. If this was a cat, this wouldn't happen. You wait for your eyes to adjust to the darkness to get a better look at your gremlin. Wait.
Get a better look at your surroundings.
All you can see is large gremlin eyes staring back at you.
Oh, fuck this shit.
What is your last move? Give up. There's no winning in this situation. Fight. I won't ever stop fighting for survival. Bury myself in sewer water. Maybe I can mask my scent and keep hidden. Curl up in a ball, close my eyes, and wish this nightmare would end. That one.
I'm gonna go with that one, too.
It says, you lived, but you're a zombie. Maybe it was the bite from your friend, or maybe it was one of the other 20 bites you received in the sewer. You'll never know. Frankly, you don't even care anymore. You spend the rest of your days roaming in the streets in search of brains.
I have no idea how this happened, but I survived. It's a miracle you got out of that sewer alive. You made it all the right decisions and managed to escape the gremlins and the zombies. This isn't the end, though. Hopefully, you're prepared to begin a life on the run. Zombies will be a constant bother, but as long as you continue to make good decisions, you'll be just fine.
Why is yours like 17 paragraphs longer than mine?
Why did I survive when I got bit and then I was just like, well, fuck it, I'm just a zombie anyway? Like, what the hell happened in that quiz?
BuzzFeed killed it with this. Knocked it right out. Of the park.
Oh shit! I don't know why I just remembered this randomly earlier today, but I don't think I mentioned this costume that I've had in my life, and this is letting you know I'm a huge slut for Hershey's, and I went as a Reese's cup.
What do you mean, like a one singular cup?
Like I went as like the double pack, in the orange wrapper, and it said Reese's on it. It was one of the costumes that my mom made for me.
Yeah, I judge people that say Reese's.
Reese's?
Because it's Reese's. Like,
Reese's?
That's how people in fucking Hershey say it. They say Reese's.
Who knows?
And it's Reese Peasy. It's not Reese's Pieces. Like, who the fuck?
Well, there are Reese's Pieces, too, now, but...
Nuh-uh, they're Reese Pieces.
Oh, my God!
That's what it is. If you grew up where I grew up, that's what you called it.
Listen, I visited Hershey Park every year. I basically lived in that chocolate factory.
Shut up! I've been there like 2 times.
That was literally our vacation every year. We went to Hershey Park once, and then we went camping.
Shut up, really?
Yeah.
You did that like Dancy Cow thing twice. Every year.
Hell yeah, that was the one ride we went on every year because it was free.
Yeah, I love that ride because it's free.
Yeah, and you get a piece of chocolate at the end of it too.
Just one little piece.
If you ever go to Hershey Park, go to Chocolate World, ride there. I forget what it's called.
Is that fake chocolate they have in there? Where they just have like the Augustus Gloop looking
I
shit?
think it's fake. I don't really know.
It has to be.
Definitely. They're singing cows. It's a great time.
That's not fake though. Those are real California cows. But like, where are the rest of the cows?
What?
Anyway, moving on to the better part of the evening.
I guess we can answer some questions.
Yeah, let's do that.
Fucking
Let me pull up the Reddit here.
Okay, so I'm going to do some Patreon questions first. It's patreon.com/CoffeeWithChrachel. And so the first one's from Rebecca, and it says, I'm ready to buy a PS4. What indie games do you guys suggest?
Ooh, what constitutes an indie game?
I mean, I would constitute Overcooked as an indie game.
Yeah, yes.
It's usually a game that's published, like self-published.
Okay.
And smaller team, and so that's literally just 2 guys.
What about the people that made Abzu? Was that an indie game?
No.
We would recommend it.
I mean, that was the first game of that studio, but like it was the same guy that worked on Journey and stuff, so like he has a lot of experience, and so... Cat Lateral Damage is just good fun. That's
just good,
definitely
clean fun.
An indie game. Well, we haven't gotten to play too many yet. I mean, The Witness is technically an indie game. That's just one person that made that. Yeah.
That's an intense game. That'll keep you busy.
That will really...
and frustrate you.
Frustrate the fuck out of you.
Yeah. That's all I heard about playing it, and then we got in there and we were like, well, yeah, we get it.
Also, Firewatch was a good game.
Oh yeah, I would still recommend it. I know the ending was like but I still liked it.
Would you recommend Gone Home?
Yeah, I think it's a cool playthrough.
Yeah, and I mean for like $20, you could probably even get it for cheaper now. Like it's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, those are some good suggestions. I mean, we are gonna get around to playing more of them as we go on.
Yeah, we haven't done a stream in a while that's been on the PS4.
Yeah, I mean, I think tomorrow we are gonna do one. It's like a shitty The Park kind of game.
It's like a horror game.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited just because I hope it's bad.
Honestly. I'm gonna be really tense. I'm gonna have to be pretty fucked up for that. I'm not gonna lie, because that's gonna be too much.
It's gonna be fun. Which I guess you're going to finish. You've been doing a Halloween house on Sims 4.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that done tomorrow too.
Yeah. Next question's from Alicia, who said, do you guys have a nightly routine? If so, I'd love to hear it.
I mean, yeah, I would say
You have an intensive skincare nighttime routine.
Bitch, so do you.
I know.
Once you get more than 2 products on your face, that's a routine.
Yeah. So, I mean, in terms of that regard, I wash my face with a face wash and a cognac sponge. Yeah.
You don't have to tell us your skincare routine.
Well,
unless people want to know.
I mean, I just do that, and then I put on different like products that I have after that. But outside of just doing a skincare routine, I mean, we go around the house, make sure all the paper's away so Squeezy doesn't eat it in the middle of the night.
Genuinely just like cat-proofing everything.
The whole house. Setting up the coffee for the next morning.
Covering the couch with blankets so the cats don't claw at night.
Setting up the dishwasher because we always just run it overnight.
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Also, I do all my last-minute tracking. Like, I did my Clue, and I do my sleep cycle shit, get that ready.
I play my...
your brain training app.
Yeah, Elevate and do the water tracking as well. And
lately, I've been reading Harry Potter, of course. Before that, I'd be on the internet, and that's, like, the worst. So don't do that shit.
Even with, like, a blue light filter, it's still not a good idea.
It's too much stimulation for your brain. Even if you're, like, reading articles, it's just too much. Like, a book, I feel sleepier, and, like, it sucks because I want to read more than just, like, a chapter or two at night. But, like, I have to... It's, sometimes your eyes just get too tired,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
and like I've been reading Harry Potter again too, so like
sometimes we do like a nighttime yoga routine that's like relaxing and stretches you out and gets you like ready for bed, but not always if we don't have enough, like, because they're usually like 30 to 40 minutes long, so if we don't have the time.
Really think they're great though if you need something to help you get into like a nighttime mode.
Yeah, if you ever are like, oh, wow, I'm way too wound up to go to bed, you do any of Yoga with Adrian's nighttime routines. And
even if you don't have a yoga mat, just lay out some towels, I'd say. So
if you have carpet, you'll be fine.
Yeah, if you have carpet too, that would be fine.
Because you don't have to be, you're not doing anything that's going to be like planks or anything. You're literally just on the floor, like stretching around.
Yeah.
And it's so nice.
Definitely. So I guess on a similar note, Courtney has asked, I'd love to know some self-care routines that the both of you do.
Okay. Well, yeah, the yoga one is definitely
I really enjoy doing that at the end of a day that I've just, like, it's just been a bad day for whatever. I enjoy having that because it really just calms me down and gets me ready for a good sleep.
Mm-hmm. I honestly think my skincare routine is part of self-care because, like, one of the things that happens when you're depressed is, like, you don't have the energy to, like, clean yourself, take showers, etc. And so me putting those products on and doing like my teeth and all that shit like every night consistently like makes me feel like, okay, I'm taking care of myself. Mm-hmm. So that's part of it too. But reading or playing anything that like relaxes you, whether it's like a shitty phone app or Animal Crossing right now or anything that's just like Sims, something that's relaxing.
Some things that I like to do is like I like to have games like Overwatch or something like that that's like I don't have to like think about a story or anything. I can just like be mindlessly into a game, just like playing, not have to think about like a story or anything. Mm-hmm. I think that's really calming sometimes because I can like sit there for like an hour and just be like blank minded, just like playing the game, and it's fun. Or
doing any sort of hobbies that I have, like if I feel like fucking around with clay or picking up the guitar. I've been picking up the guitar a lot lately, and just like I kill like 2 hours on that. I'm just like, wow, that was wonderful, and my mind is only thinking about this task.
Honestly, also too, sorry, my throat's getting a little cracky,
a little raspy-o.
Yeah. Podcasts. Mm-hmm. Like when I listen to a podcast, like I have such trouble listening to different things auditorially. Like I can't hear something and something else and focus on both.
Yeah.
So like when I'm on a podcast, like I'm totally focused on what they're saying because I have to really focus on it. And so that helps me like just be clear-minded.
Yeah, I can do that too. I do that with videos too in the background.
Yeah.
Like if I'm just watching, like if I have YouTube up on my computer while I'm cleaning or playing with Lila because she's asking for attention and I don't want to be like, just, oh my God, lately Lila's, I'm looking at her. She's just been very like needy and it's been really cute, But like the other day I was sitting here like trying to do stuff. I had one of her toys in like in between two of my toes, and I was shaking it with my toe, and I was doing something on my phone, and I was listening to shit. It's not really... Anyway, it's just a look,
Courtney also had a second part of their question. Said, also, I've been struggling with accepting my mental illnesses, all the bad parts about myself lately, and I'm wondering what you do to get past thoughts like this.
Ooh. Well, one thing that I've been doing lately is like, all right, having an anxiety disorder is like one of the most challenging things I've had to deal with. And it just, it changes my life and it makes menial tasks really hard and it just is really like disruptive. But however, I try to look at it in a positive way. And the one thing that I appreciate about my anxiety, which stems from like an overprotective part of me, like I was trying to protect myself.
I know exactly what you're going to say, and I can agree that you've been focusing on this aspect more.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, that's cool that I'm really anxious, but I'm also like super self-aware, and just like I feel like because I think about all the possibilities of any situation, I'm a very safe person.
Yeah, you are, definitely.
So I'll know, like, first of all, I'm doing like, I check myself out so regularly. I was just going to say,
I think you are like, you're so self-aware with your body.
Just my body.
And I think that's like something that we should all be is, checking different things and like...
I see anything or feel anything different, I am instantly aware of it.
Yeah.
And like it's scary because that's like an anxiety thing too, like me just being anxious that there's always something wrong.
Yeah.
But it's going to help me in the future at some point. I feel like I would be the person that would catch something early. And so that's a positive. And so you kind of have to like take all there's so much like negative that comes with a mental illness, but there's always going to be like, it's part of you. It's not your whole being, but it changes the way you are.
Yeah. And
it's part of your personality. And so like, yeah, you got to look at like, okay, well, here's the skill I've gotten from this, like depression. I feel like the main skill that I've gotten, even at my times where I feel like the most weak, it's like I'm a strong ass person because I'm consistently persisting through this.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, you might not feel strong most of the time, but you are because you're still here, bitch.
Yep.
So
definitely.
Yeah, you just have to look at it like that. And I'm only just now making that more of like, you have to say that too, like when you're talking about it.
Yeah.
And that's going to help you feel better about it too. Like you have to keep like vocalizing it and internalizing that. And so I've been trying to use that language, more positive language.
I think it's crazy how just vocalizing something instead of just saying it in your head can really make something stick harder, Like,
yeah.
That's nuts.
Because that's something that like I talk about in therapy, of course. Yeah. It's like the positive aspect of the protectiveness of my anxiety or whatever. Mm-hmm. And so it's cool. So like I'm saying it in there and then I'm saying it around you, and now I'm just becoming like, oh, you know what? I actually do believe that. I am going to be the person that catches like a mole. Come on. Oh, that's not getting past me, bitch. Unless it's on the back of me and I can't see it.
Yeah.
Which also that's stressful. Chris, keep checking me out. Chris is like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I think I found this mole and I don't think it was here before. And I was like, why the fuck do you not know this?
Yeah.
It was fine. It was just a zit. Anyway.
Fuck.
All right. So I have a question here on our Reddit page, which is our Coffee with Chrachel, if you ever want to get in on that. And it is, if the Chunks released a limited edition range of Birdie Bots ever flavor beans, what flavors would they come up with? Squeezy, all right, pick like a good flavor and a bad flavor, right?
Yeah, for both of them.
So his bad flavor, Squeezy's, would be like keyboard
tissue
scum.
Okay.
Because he's a tech person.
There's hints of Cheeto dust in there and like regular dust.
E. coli keyboard.
Sweat a little bit. That's
just
fantastic.
Something. And his nice, pleasant flavor would be like barbecue because he's smoky.
Oh, well, no. What if it's salt and vinegar?
Ooh, just like
it's salt and vinegar,
and that would be oh my god, a salt and vinegar
jelly bean.
I could probably get down.
You
with.
Would probably be okay with.
Sounds
that.
horrible, but I think I'd get in there.
So Lila, her bad one
would be like rotten
is it gonna be
tuna?
Yeah, it's gonna be like the green pea duck stuff that we give them or something like that. I don't know.
Tuna, just bad tuna. And then her good, it would be like marshmallow fluff.
Yeah.
What would mine be? It would be like pickle.
Your bad one would be...
It would just be pickle, because you don't expect it to be a pickle jelly bean.
Brine.
Brine.
It would be brine.
Bryony! And then my good one would be lemon.
Oh my god.
Lemonade, if you will.
On.
And yours would be like...
Oh, fuck.
Science.
Is my good one like pumpkin spice?
Yeah.
Or corn?
Ooh. But there is corn. There's a popcorn.
Yeah, well, fuck popcorn. I
Popcorn.
hate popcorn. Jelly
Buttered
bean.
popcorn.
Ugh, fuck.
Jelly belly my ass.
Those are disgusting.
I don't even know if that's a birdie bot. I just know it's a Jelly Belly, you know?
The only...
And why do you only get Jelly Belly at fucking Hallmark? That's something I just wanted to bring up. It's like you go to Hallmark to get a Yankee Candle, a card, a bear that you squeeze, and it does weird shit, and Jelly Bellies.
Oh, God, the aesthetic.
I haven't been at Hallmark in forever, and honestly, let's go.
Do those stores even exist anymore?
Yeah.
I'm just surprised.
I feel like it's very weird that, like, greeting cards still have not phased out.
Yeah.
E-cards are, like, so geeky. Like, if you get, like, an email with, like, a Christmas card, like, that'd be weird. God. No offense if anyone's doing that. Send us Christmas cards at CoffeeWithChrachel@gmail.com. But, like, honestly...
I don't know the last time I've sent a card.
Well, that's because you're a little shithead. It's true. You get cards and you never send them back.
Yeah, I am a shithead.
It's okay.
This episode, Chris is a fuckboy.
No. Honestly, can you do that? You have the power. You're the one that puts it into the iTunes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess I can do that. I have to write this down.
I can write this. He's literally using a pen like a goddamn Neanderthal. Just kidding. You can't just use
fuckboy with 2 C's.
You can't just use the ink in your eyes, Chris. Anyway, so
what the fuck are we talking
about? We were talking about Birdie Bot and then Bright Bot.
Oh, yeah. What's going to be my bad flavor?
Oh, God. What do you like that's bad? What does he like that's bad?
I mean, just something plain and not flavored well. I don't know. Like,
you're not plain and unflavored.
To reflect my terrible food past.
Okay, so like Sonic.
Yeah.
Just Sonic flavor.
Sonic burger, like whatever.
Okay. And also, what is your favorite fall soup recipe? Well, I would say it's coming up.
Ahead.
Next, so, where am I even?
You're so flustered about this.
I know. We're doing a fucking Chrachel Cooks, okay? And it's gonna be, because right now we just made a huge crock pot full of this soup that we made, and then we're like, oh shit, so we should have filmed this. So, next time we make it, which is going to be probably in like a week.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be sometime this week.
We're gonna film it and do it, because Chris was like, I know you're stopping YouTube, but I'm not stopping Chrachel Cooks. And I was like,
I want to keep doing them every once in a while, because they are fun.
We'll do some Christmas shit too, like,
yeah.
You know, she's not gonna be gone, girl.
Still happy with our House Hunters parody.
I know. I feel like we cannot.
Or
top
not House
that.
Hunters. It's a
Fixer Upper.
Fixer Upper. Yeah.
We're never gonna be able to fucking top that. And we spent all night doing that. I was so pleased with the way it turned out.
You should check that out.
And now I have no idea how the fuck we would do anything like that again with a gingerbread house. Because I want to do another gingerbread house video. It's just like I need context.
Yeah.
What is it? Gingerbread house challenge. Story time. I fucked a gingerbread house. I don't know what I'll do, but we'll figure it out.
You guys let us know if you have any thoughts on the topic.
Please. I don't even care. They can take if it's too offensive for the monetization, let them take it. Like,
we're past that
what if
point.
I literally just fuck up gingerbread house? It's like Black
God.
Mirror. By the way, we started that.
It's fucking dark.
Yeah, it is. I could only watch the first episode, and then I was like, I need to do something else right now.
So I'm going to round this off with, I wanted to read this post a long time ago that I saw somebody had posted on our subreddit, but then I just forgot about it, and then just looking through right now, I saw it, and I want to read this because it's pretty cool. So this is somebody that works for American Girl. I guess they have store fronts.
Yeah.
And so there's
the doll hospital.
What?
If your doll got broken, you would go there, and then it would come back in like scrubs. And
oh my
stuff.
God, I love
cool.
that. Yeah, so they were just like spilling the tea on working for American Girl, which should we? I love those, like, there's always like a thread like that every once in a while on Reddit. It's just like asking to like share secrets about your job or whatever. I always love that shit.
I know. I find it so interesting. I love watching those videos on YouTube where it's like, I worked at blank, and then they tell you your experience.
Maybe I should, like, or like in one episode, we should just like go through our past jobs. I know I've had like a million times more, but
I
like,
literally have like 3.
And like share some of like the behind the scenes shit or like secret shit. Maybe we should do that in an episode. That would be fun.
Can you do that? Like, honestly, I don't know.
I mean, I didn't sign like an NDA to work at like fucking Regal and shit.
Oh, so. Okay, yeah, I guess you're right.
So anyway, this says, so they since they worked at American Girl, if they were to create a toy within the next 3 years, it's still technically intellectual property of Mattel, who owns American Girl. That's the one that fucked me up the most.
So if you leave the company,
like
you
if you leave the
toy
for 3 years because it's still their property.
Wow,
which is wild. That's what like the craziest point out of this was that, because like
that's intense.
Yeah, I mean, like, shit, I'm sure people would get inspired and come up with ideas for games, like, just, you know, working with Mattel and seeing the games that they were making. And like, yeah. Man, how did they get away with that, honestly? Like,
I don't know. People sign it, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you just sign it in your contract. And so right before the beginning of the year, reporters will come in and try and get you to tell them what the new doll of the year is going to be.
Oh, yeah.
So there's like a new one every year?
Yeah.
Okay. And then they also said that all the employees would always be expecting new dolls to be girls of color, but usually it was just white dolls.
Damn.
Which is surprising.
Because, like, I know American Girl, like, they have, like, one doll from, like, a bunch of different ethnicities.
Yeah.
And that was something that I remember growing up was super cool. And then each doll had, like, a book that came along with it. And it was usually girls from, like, historical significance.
Yeah.
But then as years got on, they stopped doing that. And they would even limit the sales of, like, the more diverse dolls.
Wow.
Like, really the ones that had, like, really impactful stories. Like, they stopped selling. And, like, yeah, I guess you're right. Because, like, if I'm trying to remember it, like, there was... Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
How many did you have? Any?
I didn't have any of the dolls because they were so expensive. But then I had the rooms. I don't know.
I don't think my sister had any of them either. I remember my sister had, what was it, Millennium Barbie, which was just
God, what?
Which just like came in like a lit package, and I don't think
she like some limited edition ass Barbies that were lit.
And I think it was, you know, around like the new millennium.
Yeah.
And so like I don't think she opened it, and she had just like this crazy like
I bet that would be worth
gown
something.
On. Yeah.
Oh, see, I never had any, like, the collector Barbies that you kept, like, in the box. Because I was, like, not into that. I wanted to be able to play with the toys.
The only thing I ever collected was the Hess Trucks, which is a random fucking gas station on the East Coast. And
people know what the fuck the Hess Trucks things are. I mean, unless you don't. I don't know.
I mean, come to think of it, I haven't seen a Hess out here on the West Coast.
Or, yeah, I guess that was something that I would just see, like, on TV in commercials.
Yeah, so I collected them. My mom still gets me them every year. I mean, she just also just keeps them in my room then, but I think she's been getting them. So I always hoped, you know, one day that collection might be worth something. Probably not.
Yeah, I mean, there were all those, like, old school Barbies that were, like, really vintage looking and that were in the nice... you know, dresses and everything, and I always wanted them, but they were, like, so expensive, and, like, no one was gonna let me have them. Mm-hmm. I'm sure I had some toys. I was reading this list of, like, Harry Potter toys that were, like, apparently worth a lot, and for some reason I had the Quidditch game where there's, like, a little fan, and it lifts, like, a ping pong ball, so it, like, actually is in the air.
Wow. And
it was a cool game. I mean, sure, it's broken and missing pieces and shit, like, but apparently it would be worth a lot, and I was like, God damn. Because I had that.
I had a make your own Monopoly, which I thought was like the coolest thing ever, but I made mine Harry Potter Monopoly. I based it off of the Sorcerer's Stone.
I know there is a Harry Potter one. Maybe I should get you that.
We should honestly get that, and I would love you forever.
I know, because you love Monopoly and Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Or is there a Harry Potter board game that exists, like in general, like a strategy game?
There definitely is, because I've had other ones as well. I think one was surrounded around Quidditch, but it definitely didn't have that fan.
Yeah, it was a weird thing.
Yeah.
It was really, like, gimmicky, and it barely worked.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's like a shitty elephant.
Yeah. Oh, my God. And I didn't have that either. I was so upset. I had Gator Golf. Give it a whack.
This is a very spoopy
so
conversation.
Spooky Gator Golf, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, man. Harry Potter's kind of Halloween-ish, if you think about it.
Yeah, there's always, Death Day party.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're not wrong, bitch. I would do a Harry Potter costume again in the future.
I would love to have those decorations.
Oh my God, the floating pumpkins?
Yeah.
Well, duh.
Oh, man, did you see that there's opening up a wizarding school in France? It's like a 4-day thing.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant like...
No, yeah, I wish it was, but like you get to stay in a castle and you have like fucking robes and like big feasts and everything, and like... You learn...
How expensive is it? Like,
I'm sure it's
so
expensive as shit. You learn, like, potions and some other classes that
Divination?
Yeah, maybe divination.
Because that's a real study.
Yeah. And there's also Quidditch, the fucking Quidditch.
I still, I know that people do Quidditch in, like, different college campuses.
Yeah, we had it at Millersville. I've watched them practice.
Shut up.
Yeah, I watched them practice once.
How did I miss that?
I don't know.
I just know I would get secondhand embarrassment because they're not flying. You're not flying.
I know.
You're just running with a stick. At that point, it's just like lacrosse, but less beating up people. Yo, speaking of Millersville, someone tweeted me today that, like, a guy got arrested for attempted murder because he tried to get his girlfriend to drink bleach, basically. Like, he put it in a drink.
Wow, that's fucking horrible. What is going on in Millersville? Like, somebody did die, like, what was that, a year or two ago?
The year before that, like, he killed his girlfriend. Yeah, it's fucked up.
God.
I don't know what the fuck's going on over there right now.
Small town PA.
I know. The person that tweeted me, they were like, honestly, like, suburban PA is so scary. And it really is. Like, it's the weirdos. Is. Like,
that's where you would probably see so many clowns.
Oh my God. I'm so glad that we're not going
there
anywhere.
There would probably be so many on Millersville campus. Like, trying to be dicks,
Yeah.
The frat bros being like,
they're like banning being able to dress up as clowns in some states right now.
Yeah, they are.
Just because of it. Because people are getting, like, fucking stabbed now over it. Because people are just being, like, a prank. Like,
honestly, I would never think to do that. Because, honestly, there would be a greater chance of me getting shot or stabbed or something.
Yeah, especially in a fucking open carry state like this.
Yeah.
I tweeted earlier that, like, what if I call an Uber this weekend, basically, and the person pulls up and they're dressed as a clown? Like, I will take that $5 charge.
Oh my God. Cancel that shit.
Like, I don't even know, are Uber drivers even allowed to dress up for Halloween? Because that'd be kind of cute, but, like, at the same time, they could be scary.
I don't think they would allow that.
Like, if they had, like, the fake weapons. And I bet you schools have really... I know schools always crack down on, like, having, like,
no
weapons.
masks and stuff.
But I'm sure that, like, they've really cracked down on that shit, like, in recent times.
All right, so with that, I guess we'll go into binge time.
Yeah, all right, well, oh, shit, we can't clink.
Yeah, we can't clink. Fuck. Well...
You know what they say. 1 in the clink, 2 in the stink. I need to stop doing that.
Yeah, bingers, stay tuned. Otherwise, I mean, you can stay tuned even if you're not a binge.
We know you do that, you weirdos. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, thank you guys so much for having a cup of coffee, non-coffee with us. We didn't do that.
Yeah, don't listen to this at 2 a.m.
Don't do it. And we hope you have a happy and safe Halloween. Please be safe out there. Be careful. Make sure you're with a group. And just be aware of your surroundings,
Yes.
Carry pepper spray, honestly. Just do it.
Yes.
Just be safe.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Okay, Beanchy, since it's tomorrow's Halloween.
I keep thinking it's today.
Yeah, I know. It's really throwing me off. So you guys are just going to be what you're doing on Halloween.
All right, so Nicole Dowling is downloading Hocus Pocus because they took it off Netflix. What the fuck?
Sammy Jessam is going as a court jester for Halloween.
Intrigue. Kayla Harding is buying some hard candy like Jolly Ranchers.
Alicia Schreiner is singing Alicia Keys at a Halloween karaoke party.
Cool. Bailey Lynn is using a lint roller on their black vampire outfit.
That's rough. Jackie Goldfarb is handing out gold chocolate coins at their house.
Guilt. Sloan Nolan is going as every Christopher Nolan movie. Good luck.
Oh my god, that's such a cool idea, though. Sarah Booth is set up an entire booth outside of their house to hand candy from.
That's nice. Allison Sense thinks no one's costume makes any sense.
Hunter Curtis is hunting for a Guy Fieri wig at the Halloween store.
Megan Rackley is racking up the chocolates in her fucking...
pillowcase?
Yeah.
Kate Convery is converting a pumpkin into a jack-o'-lantern.
Wow, classic. Taylor Collins is dressing up as Phil Collins.
He's not dead yet.
Oh my god, stop.
Emma Corbeil is decorating their lawn with fake corpses.
Heather Ann doesn't anticipate any stopping by, so they didn't buy any candy.
Sloan Fuller's pillowcase couldn't be any fuller.
Amazing. Angelica Feliz used too much hair gel in their greaser costume.
Danielle Manus is yelling at kids to get off their lawn.
Cassandra Lee is dressing up as Sandra Lee.
Perfect.
Incredible.
Emma Nygren has painted a Cheshire Cat smile grin on their face.
Nice. With makeup, you know?
Yes.
Courtney Hall is so happy because their favorite holiday is Halloween.
Wow, perfect. Becca Jansen is using a JanSport backpack to collect their candy in.
Very smart. Angela Sue is suing everyone that's giving out apples.
Michelle North is dressing up as the King of the North, Ned Stark.
Rip.
Aaron Bray is bravely wearing a clown outfit.
Whoa, that's really tough. Jade Agoshi is going to a Halloween work party.
My Elizabeth is dressing up as Queen Elizabeth.
Very nice. Laura Collins is dressed up as Lara Croft.
Ishbel Mendez changed their doorbell so it played screams.
Whoa, that's in the spirit. Talia Miller is keeping a tally of all the 11s they see.
Oh my god, it's off the charts. Cat Vallejos just saw a black cat cross their path.
That's awesome, honestly. I want to be blessed. Margarita is having an adults-only Halloween party with lots of margaritas.
Hannah Labelson is reading the label on every candy piece that they get.
Daisy Blossom Dottie is dressed up as Blossom from the Powerpuff Girls.
Emily Lewis is dressed up as Lewis, as in Lewis and Clark.
Or both, you know? That's a lot. Chloe Archer is going as some character from Archer. I don't watch that show.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sure there's characters.
They're doing that, like, face painting to make them look like they're animated.
Yeah.
Anthony Hood ripped the hood on their Grim Reaper costume.
Well, then what are you? Just grim? That's fucked. Mariah Hanna is that person handing out toothpaste.
Come on, Mariah. What are you doing? Elizabeth Holbrook is punching some holes into their Dementor costume.
Jennifer Habgood doesn't think Hershey candies are very good.
Honestly, they're not. Madison Greer is filling a fake cauldron with green Jell-O.
Madison Wolfe is dressed up as a werewolf.
Megan McNally is that one person that hands out the mega-sized candy bars.
And we love you. Skylar Medley is going as a medley of puns, and nobody knows what the fuck they are.
Megan Preyes is driving door-to-door in their Prius instead of, doing the walk-in.
All right. Corey Springfield is headed to some farmer's field for a haunted hayride.
Ilka is hoping that more people will start handing out milk-free candies this year.
Yeah, that's real. Jax is going to a party dressed as Jack Skellington. You get me?
Nicole Allen is going as Ted Allen, but his hand chopped off with the chopped knife.
Whoa!
That's a pretty lit costume.
Yo, I kind of. You should be Zakarian, and I should be whoever I can be.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Okay, Courtney White is dressed as the Game of Thrones White Walker.
Bridget Carey Davis is hiding under a bridge, scaring those who cross it.
Jennifer Cornwell really, really loves candy corn.
I mean, I love it too. Sophia Koch is getting cocky with the amount of candy they've managed to collect in just an hour.
Ash Roselle is dressed up as Ash Ketchum and is walking around playing Pokemon Go.
Jackie Burkhart made a red velvet cake that looks like a heart.
Well, cool. Beth Fonseca is drinking a lot of Fresca and is kind of drunk.
That makes sense.
No, none of that made any sense.
Jackie Brugilio is making a super realistic jack-o'-lantern.
Christina Contreras is actually Kylie Jenner dressed as Christina Aguilera.
Oh my god, what is happening?
But like the costume was so good. I was shook.
Catherine Simpson went all out on a realistic Marge Simpson costume.
Marlene Naj is saying, nah, I hate Halloween, and is staying in and just chilling.
Ian Murphy is bobbing for apples in some murky water and is pretty unsure about it.
Whoa. Cater Liriano is catering, a Halloween party with spoopy snacks.
Rebecca O'Donnell is sad that the smoke machine they ordered is emitting a weird odor.
Kendall Berg is famously dressing as the iceberg from Titanic.
Allie McGregor really loves to add a lot of gore to their costumes.
Megan Grilly is grilling up some nice tilapias for their Halloween event.
Oh my god, too ready for the Christmas ahi over here. Chloe Killip has seen a lot of killing in horror movies this weekend.
Taco Roach is going as a burrito. Oh, just a twist.
Cassandra Buckout is that one house that just leaves all of the candy out in a bowl and hopes everybody has good faith, you know?
Nobody does, though. There's always one asshole that just takes it off.
Yeah.
Haley Cadwalder is hanging fake spider webs on their walls.
Camellia Malky is still at the mall getting some face paints for their costume.
Maddie Pullman is going as Amy Poehler. Just
Amy Poehler, alright. Amanda Marie is going as Marie Callender.
Honestly, I would go as, like, Mrs. Butterworth.
Oh my god, I would
and
love
you could be Orville Redenbacher.
Oh my god, that's so perfect.
You would be Orville.
I would.
Allison Francois is frankly not interested in Halloween.
Caitlin Whalen is wailing because someone just handed out floss instead of candy.
Cody Robinson is robbing candy from other people. Dark.
Lauren Siobhan is shivering in the cold night air as they trick-or-treat.
Sarah Seaman is seemingly interested in getting dots, but would prefer Tootsie Rolls.
Dana Daly wishes that they could trick-or-treat daily.
Whoa, don't we all binge? Megan Wilson has the will to space their candy intake out over the next month.
Claire Wood would rather play spooky video games than watch movies.
Kelly Adams is adamant about getting as many king-size candy bars as possible.
Anna Hernandez amped up their costume by wearing a live anaconda around their neck.
Oh my god, it's Brittany, bitch. Jenna Gordonier is amazed with everyone's gored artistry.
Sasha Smith is dressed up as the lead singer of the Smiths.
He doesn't even know.
I don't know who it is.
Sarah is too scared to watch any horror movies. Me.
Flynn and Drew are drawing scary posters for their windows.
Bridget Dubin is binging on some candy and scary movies.
Hillary Gay is playing a game of bobbing for apples.
Okay, Chris, I know you wrote that one. No one does that.
Well,
has anyone bobbed for an apple lately? Tell me. People are so afraid of taking vaccines. You think that shit's happening in white suburbia? I'm telling you. Mackenzie Knight wore a suit of knight's armor and is actually Logan Huntsberger.
Oh my god. And Rachel Evans is eventually going to get this hair dye out of their hair.
Oh my god, that's always the worst part. That it's not even temporary, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, so the rest of the beach bonches are the little candy corns in a bowl.
Okay.
Sylvia Ehrlichman Gross.
Stephanie Oliver.
We got Allie Malone.
Kathleen Wynn.
And Rose Barnett.
Alright, thank you guys so much for hanging out.
Have a happy Halloween, and if it's not Halloween where you are, then have a happy Sunday.
Okay.
We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
That was a HeadGum podcast.